Well, good morning there, Nephew Lippy.
Good morning, Uncle Dad.
I guess Grammy and little baby Doobie and Bubby are still in bed, eh?
Yeah, I reckon they is.
Well, you know, Nephew Lippy, I don't want you watching too much of that box. And that back-on box there irritates me.
You talking about the television?
Yeah, it irritates me like a rash that I just can't reach no matter how far I stretch.
You try the remote?
Oh, I ain't talking about changing the channel there, Nephew Lippy. What I'm talking about is what's on the channel. Yeah, I just saw a guy on that box this morning, and it's clear to me that he's a hillbilly that is done turned into a redneck. He was on that there box telling everyone that you're a redneck if, well, let me tell you, you're a redneck if you're so stupid that you need someone to tell you you're a redneck. Cause you see, us hillbillies, we know we're hillbillies. We don't need some hillbilly ought to be telling us that we're hillbillies, and we're proud of it.
Gee, Uncle Dad, I ain't never seen you this mad.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm darn mad. I'm as mad as a hillbilly that just got divorced and found out that he's no longer related to his wife.
Did you catch the fella's name?
Yeah, that's another thing there, Nephew Lippy. He said his name is Jeff. But let me tell you, you don't find a name like Jeff or Jeffrey down in the holler. No, sir. What you get is Bubba or Bubby or Jim Bob or Jimbo or you might get a Buford or a Billy Bob or a Billy Ray or a Johnny Ray or an Ailey or a June Bug or a Junior or even an Earl. Now, it's clear to me that this redneck named Jeffrey has got hillbilly in him somewhere. It may even be some fatty, because you see, he done gone and watered himself down. The problem is that you can take a hillbilly out of a holler, but you can't take a holler out of a real hillbilly. Now, what happens though, when you take a hillbilly out of a holler, the future generations of kinfolks, they become watered down. You know, much more like moonshine without a kick. It's a lot like a donkey pee in a bottle.
I guess what you're saying is that rednecks are jackasses without the kick.
You know there, Nephew Lippy, I like it when my youngins pay attention to what I'm saying. And you're making me proud.
Did you get the last name of that Jeff guy?
Yeah, I think it was Skunkworthy or Possumworthy. It was some kind of worthy.
Foxworthy?
That's it! Jeff Foxworthy. You know that he was stupid enough to talk about his mama's poop?
Get out of here! His mama's poop?
Yeah, he said that, hey, you know, you're a redneck if your mama comes out of the toilet and says, hey, y'all come here and have a look before I flush, because you ain't gonna believe the size of it. But let me tell you there, Mr. Jeffrey, that us hillbillies would never do that. Because first of all, if you're taking a poop down in the holler, and you're probably sitting there in a two-hole privy, and your mama is sitting right there beside you. Second of all, the bottom of that privy is so far down that you're gonna need a flashlight to have a look. And third of all, you ain't gonna be able to tell your poop from your mama's. So, Jeffrey boy, here's what I'm trying to tell you. You need to go back down in the holler and visit your kinfolks. That's right, you need to get back in touch with yourself. And while you're down there, you need to go into the privy and take you a good hillbilly dump. The kind that when your butt cheek squeezes out that turd, that you got time to read and look at the pictures, the entire Sears Roebuck catalog before that turd hits bottom. So now do you see there, Nephew Lippy? Uncle Dad never lies to you. I have never lied to you, and I never will. So when I tell you that I don't want you watching too much of that there box,
the television,
because I'm afraid that it's just going to be a bad influence, and I'm telling you from my heart.
How's that?
Well, it's like this, Nephew Lippy. After watching that Jeff Foxworthy fella, I have a sudden urge to go upstairs and take me a good hillbilly dump and tell you to come and have a look.
I know what you mean. I'd probably be the one that would go take a look.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Uncle Dad. I just remembered I gotta go play in the street. I'm out of here.
Now hold your horses there, Nephew Lippy. I was only joking. Come back here.